must go. Hey, Tinubu 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 must go. Tinubu must go. Tinubu must go. We're not Tinubu must go. Tinubu must go.
Hello, my country people. I greet you all specially. This is a Creative Kingdom AB. My people, with the multiple challenges that have been hitting Nigeria, with all these multiple problems Nigeria have been facing, have you ever thought of why these multiple challenges, why these different varieties of problems? Have you ever thought of it as a Nigerian? You know, everybody is carrying out their duties, you know. You usually goes to your work, some usually goes to their business places, some usually goes to school, some usually goes to many people farm. Many people are not going to farm again. And there you will now ask yourself, there it will be done on you that say, how can more than 200 million population can be able to produce what they consume, what they will eat? It will be impossible. That is why I talk about Einstein. Albert Einstein missed a quote. He stated on this quote and said, it is I've talked about this before. He said it is only a mad man, insanity, somebody that is mentally unstable, that will be doing same thing over and over and over again, and not be expecting different results. He said it's only a mad people that does that. When you look at the system we have been using, the approach to we have been using, the approach that have been applied, that have been used, yes, the approach to solve all these problems, all these multiple problems. You're going to be talking about security challenges, the economic challenges, and a lot of challenges. Hardship upon people. There's hardship in the society. People are running away. Many are running to the Mediterranean Sea. I just listened to some news about a few days ago how many Africans was unalive in the Mediterranean Sea. Many are just, you know, falling prey in desert. Some are just selling their property just to make sure they run away from the country. And there you will also see some country. They are making difference. They are changing the narrative. Development is going on. They are job creative. Yes, they are opening factories. They are opening factory to produce what they eat. That also add to solve the problem of unemployment in their country. So people get employed. Government companies, not all those privatizing private. You know, not when you as in Nigeria, many government companies have been privatized, personalized. You will now ask yourself and say, where is the hope of the future for the upcoming generation? Are you going to be talking about persistence insecurity? Are you going to be talking about various regions that is no longer accessible by the government? The enemies have just attacked. You know all of this. But when you now come to think very well, you now ask, what have been the approach to resolve all this problem? There you will realize that it's the same formula that they have been using since 1960. that they are still using, try to use. So there you now be, there you will, there they will now understand that the solution cannot come out from here, because look at, even other person makes similar quote. He says it's always the Robbins is the one that makes a quote. He said that if we always do what we always do, we will still get what we always get. That's Tony Robbins. And another person makes a quote. These are no person. He said, repeatedly doing the same thing and expecting different outcome is the very definition of stupidity. On this or no person, similar to Albert Einstein quote. Albert Einstein's quote. And another person, there's somebody that also makes this Bernard Shaw. He makes a quote. He said, progress is impossible without change. Progress, it is impossible. When you now look at Nigeria, that people are running away. The doctors are running away. Teachers are running away. Students are running away. Children are running. The IGP camp is filled up. You now ask, what has been this formula? What kind of formula they are? What approach? Have the leaders have been using the right approach to all this problem? The answer is capital no. That is why there is the solution. There's no solution, and people are running away. The citizens are running away. And unlike other African countries, unlike them, let me not even go to other country internationally. In other African country, they are changing narrative. They are getting positive answers. Yes, they are getting wonderful results. Their people are they are happy to go back home. Their life is not in threat. But when you now look at all of this, you will now say, what have been the approach to all this problem? They will now know that the approach to solve Nigeria problem has been corrupt. So you cannot just sit down and go to a religious house and be praying that God will give a solution. How? When the approach to solve the problem is fraudulent and is corrupt. I want to make us to understand that system control this world. Yes, system control this world. The system you use to approach problem is what determine the outcome results. The system of the well-being of the people of the city, the system of the citizens in the country, the system you feast to protect lives in your nation, the system that protects lives, the system that controls lives and property in a nation, the system that controls educational system, the system that it is system that control everything in life in this world. So when the system of your citizen, the system you apply to protect the lives of your people is not moral, the system is not morally structured, you cannot expect a perfect result from them. You cannot expect. You cannot get success from anything you never plan applying the laws of truth, the laws of principles, no system of law, no system of truth. Because truth is a law. No system of truth, no system of moral, no system of decency, no system of, no system of planning, no system of good structure, no system of holistic, no behavior, no system of justice, so all this one, no system of development, no system of investment, no system of creativity going on, no system of any. So then you not just be assume on your head and say, I will keep on saying things will get better, God will do it. I'm telling you, God will not do it. God cannot do what you are not doing. What you are not doing according to the law of truth, according to decency, according to principles. I mean, divine principles. I just want to drop this. There's a whole lot. I say, let us be bringing it little by little, because a lot have been going on in our nation, Nigeria. Thank you, and put your thought about these results of the kind result that the nation and the kind result that you are seeing in Nigeria. What do you think that make this kind of poor result be coming out instead of good results? That these attackers, the invaded, they are being conquered. You are good, not good news like that. You saw it happen in Burkina Faso, whereby the hoodlums and the terrorists, all of the bad people, the attacker, they went there to go and commit sin. But the president of that country, he took it upon himself to defend his people and brought out good news, good reports. Can't you see that? So when it now comes to your country, Nigeria, good news is not coming out. Instead, you always, oh God, we always even hear some bad news that the enemy made away with fighting material of the people. So they make automatically they make the people who are the the fighters, they make our fighter Nigerian armies vulnerable, them people vulnerable. So then you are not expecting, what are you not expecting? Good news. You are expecting, I don't know what you are expecting from God. That will be, is impossible. Don't be deceived by any religious leaders that God will do it. God cannot do what you are not doing. Thank you.